pleasure to introduce today's first speaker, Neisha Sylva. Business name, Model Designs and Visual Communication. Profession, Graphic Design and Visual Communication. Location, Bandra since 8 years. Educational qualification, Economics major. She's done her MBA from Sylva, Pune. Women's Entrepreneurship Program from ISB Hyderabad. Previous jobs, Senior Operations Manager at Prudential, Tata AIG and WNS. Family information, not one, not two, but 3 wonderful men in her life. She is happily married with 2 sons. Hobbies, traveling and photography. Activities of interest, lecturing and giving presentations on branding and marketing. Hometown Mumbai since birth. Burning desire is to further my success as a women entrepreneur and to create a successful business without having to compromise on any values and family time. Something no one knows. She is a qualified interior designer. Key to success, passion, patience, perseverance and people. Ladies and gentlemen, Neisha.
Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. So, something BNI always propagates is the attitude of gratitude. And I'd like to start here by thanking each and every one of you for contributing to Bubble's growth to where we are today. And yes, in April we will be completing a decade. So, thank you all. The people I'd also like to thank is the people who work behind the scene, is my team who is a creative, energetic, wonderful bunch of people who do all the work. Some more gratitude is we'd like to thank God Almighty for all the awards and recognition we've received from PRCI, NIB and ABCI. These are different institutions. Okay, so diving straight into the world of branding. So how many of us here feel that we have no competitors? Nobody, right? Yeah. So you got to sit back and understand how is it that you stand out? How is it that you stand out from the crowd? And what is it that the potential customer that you have has a recall in terms of your brand? So let's move on. This is something that we've done for a reader glasses company. It's called Reader Plus. If you see the logo unit, it's a very contemporary eye, as well as it can also look like the act to show the technology and the innovativeness in their product. Most of our designs are always contemporary, minimalistic, clean, yet vibrant and attractive. So that's Reader Plus, their logo, taken onto different collaterals like the packaging, carry bags, etc. Also like to show you this one, which is Prime Transport. It's actually a rebranding exercise here. They had an old logo, but this is what we created. Created a fresh new logo with vibrant colors. They are based in Dubai, and right from the logo to the stationery, vehicle graphics, very important today if you have kind of vehicles and how you could use it, and uniform designs. This is something that we've done. Referrals I seek here are startups, companies wanting to rebrand, architects and interior designers, because when they do a space, they also need the brand to live up to the look and feel of the space. This is one of my favorite slides, the next one. These are all the jobs that we received awards for. The first 2 are What's Up Dark and Wala Wala. These are 2 calendars that we received awards for. What's Up Dark is paying tribute to the dying postal system in India, and Wala Wala is giving tribute to the Walas who make our life easy in everyday life. Yeah. Then this is an annual report for Childline, where we specialized in illustrative styles there, one of Bubble's strengths. And this is the corporate brochure for Book My Show. Exactly like a show reel which shows what they do, which is complete entertainment. Referrals I'd like to have here are corporate communications departments, realtors, IT companies, BPOs, and different channels like Viacom, VH1, NDTV, etc. So you have a product, fantastic product, great. That's job half done. What you need is attractive packaging, which is something that can lead to sales and obviously lead to your profitability. So the first one is for Sassy Teaspoon, a patisserie in Juhu. This one here is a confectionery items that sells confectioneries in Addis Ababa, Africa. With the rebrand of American Express Bakery, they definitely demanded a more fresh look for their packaging, so that's what we've done for the bakery. And that is actually an invite to an opening launch of a bar. which has a very illustrative package with the logo in it, talking about that space itself. Referrals I want here are pharma companies, FMCG, startups with new products, anyone who needs packaging. Yeah. So the one thing people like to hear, especially clients, is the word free. So free advertising space through your vehicles, which I showed you earlier, that ply on the roads, or even your walls in offices, retail showrooms, clinics, wherever they may be. These can all be used as advertising space to promote your brand. So here's how we've done it for Pfizer in Delhi for Animal Healthcare Center. So it has a mix of vector graphics of animals and lab equipment. And the cafeteria has music as well as food. We move on to seeing a Quant. This is a showroom in Lakshmi Industrial. All my friends here from Lakshmi Industrial have seen it. They are into high-end bath fittings. So we gave a whole feeling of water and barley is what they wanted, which we created for them in their space. This is Brooklyn Shuffle based in Pune. It's an all-day diner and something that we had, right from the logo itself, we created the whole brand essence in the space through the graphics. Bombay Bronx is a bar based in South Bombay, Breach Candy. So again, it's a feeling, the whole concept is about Bombay being an emotion, a culture, and not just a city. So that's what we've created through this graphics in this area. American Express, a 108-year-old bakery that had done nothing for their brand. We rebranded them, and this is what they look like today on Hill Road. You have the graphics on the side of the wall, which is actually creating so much of interest in a lot of people coming there, especially the youth, which is what we wanted to achieve. We're now moving on to doing the bike space also for all those who are aware of this brand. And this one is Fly High. It's a bar based in Pune. So the whole concept again is around the aviation theme. So right from the entrance, the graphics to the space inside gives the whole feeling of the brand. So that's something that we've tried to achieve here. So here referrals I seek again architects, interior designers, project management consultants, and companies starting a new office or retail space, because that's where we come in and we could add in value over there. My gifts to you are the following: Sportsmed, Childline, some of the interior designers we worked with, the Indian Express Group, INFS Private Equity, Cathay Pacific, and the last two are in the UAE. So please connect with me post the meeting if you would like to connect with any of these. So that's pretty much that for me. Bubble Design, we add fizz to your biz. Thank you.
We have time for a couple of questions.
Okay, so yeah, go on please.
So Neisha, I've heard that bubble design is comparatively expensive. So what do you have to say about it?
Okay, I'm really glad you brought that up. Thank you, Govind. So we definitely are. We are not one of the cheaper design studios that you might come across, and we are the kind of quality and delivery equates to the price point. It's like this: you want medical help, you need a doctor. You can walk down the road and go to the doctor, or go to a specialist. And we consider ourselves specialists in branding. So thank you, Govind. Yeah, Ramesh.
Do you prefer working with overseas clients, and if yes, then how do you prefer working?
Yeah, so we do work with a lot of overseas clients, and it's quite simple today with the age of technology. We connect with them on Skype and email, and quite often work gets done over the list. So thank you, and yeah, we're definitely looking at expanding geographies.
So what would be the cost of the rebranding of the whole stuff?
Yeah, so it all depends on the type of industry, ma'am. So if it's a startup or
So
it's a
like
small company.
American bakery
So
also, just for a ballpark.
Yeah, so I'll tell you about a bar and a restaurant, because that's something that we've been doing. So a bar and a restaurant would, for the whole thing, from the name to the logo to the collaterals, anywhere lies between 5 to 7 lakhs. Thank you.